don't open the door.
What? It's just there.
Yeah, don't open the door.
But what if it wants to come in? I don't mind paying money for camping, but I don't want to be ripped off.
We are at a magical place today called Jervis Bay.
Jervis Bay. Woohoo! Guess
and
what? Finally, I get to go swimming.
And for you who don't know where Jervis Bay is, it's in the ACT.
Hang on a minute. Weren't we just in New South Wales?
Jervis Bay is in the ACT.
But weren't we just in New South Wales?
We were.
And now we're in the ACT.
Many people don't know.
This doesn't even make any sense.
Okay. Many people don't know. So when ACT was, or Canberra was established back in the day, every capital city in Australia has to have a seaport.
Oh.
And Jervis Bay is Canberra's seaport.
Fair enough.
So Jervis Bay down here, you do cross into the, I can't remember the name of the national park, Booderee.
I think it's called I think it's called Booderee. Booderee?
Yep.
But hang on a minute. There's people here that have no idea where we are. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking, and you know what my mapping's like, it's bloomin' hopeless, but I'm thinking we are approximately 170 k's of Sydney heading south.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah, about 2 hours, 2 and a bit hours.
Yeah. So it is a bit of a drive if you want to come for the day, but it's absolutely stunning. I couldn't help it. Like, I just had to go for a swim because the last time I went for a swim, we were just banging on about the other day, didn't we, Mr. Big?
Yep.
I was at the Bay of Fires in Tassie, swimming in my beanie to keep me warm. But how good is it today?
Yep. I will post a video up. We have been sitting here watching the paratroopers do water jumps. I've spent many years down here. I've done umpteen amount of water jumps and land jumps. So Nowra is where the parachute training school is. So they do static line ground, static line water jumps from about 1,000 feet, so 333 meters. They have little zodiacs for each individual jumper. Sometimes the chute can actually get sucked under the water and pull you down, as well as there's got to be a means of retrieval. So they have one zodiac per jumper. And as I've said to Mrs. B a couple of times, when I did water jumps, the only thing you see when you're coming out of the plane, if you're on a lucky day, is all the sharks in the bay.
Oh, yuck.
And because you've got to pull down on the risers, you don't actually have hand toggles to steer the chute, so you try to steer away from the sharks.
Oh, and hang on a minute, I've just been swimming out there.
Yeah.
But I only went as far as I could see. We have decided to show you a couple of things around here because number one, we did a little bit of research, as we do, because you know, hang on, Miss B, flies. We did a little bit of research, and we, again, as I've been banging on a couple of times, we're not made of money, but you know what? I don't mind paying money for camping, but I don't want to be ripped off.
Yep.
And I've got to say, when you did the inquiries for camping here.
So Green Patch is the camping here. For a van, it is $153.18
per night.
Per night.
That's not for a week.
That's no water, that's no power. There are hot water showers and toilets.
Yeah.
That's all that you get.
But there's no hookup with water, none of that sort of thing. And the other thing is, you can't even pick your site. You can't even pick your own site. Another thing, and I'm gonna bang on a bit here. Another thing is, even if you're just a car with a tent, it's $70 a night.
$75 a night.
I know that does include your fee to get into the park, because we had to pay our fee. It's $20 per car per day. You can do a 1 year permit as well, or a 2 year permit. So don't quote me on that because we're not staying that long. We didn't do that one. But we're going to show you around. I'm going to show you around and just let them see what you get for
$53.18.
160 bucks a night, let's call it, because most of you guys have got vans. And I think it's, honestly, I reckon it's a bloody rip-off. They should be ashamed of themselves. Don't you reckon?
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not supporting them, but it is location, location, location.
Yeah, but still, we are in a crisis here of people being, you know, mindful of how they're spending their money, and families. That's a lot of money. I'm saying that they're going to suck the tourists in, because this place is well known for being the tourist hotspot. The one thing that we're finding as well, places aren't updating on their fees, and I think that they really need to be transparent with exactly what they're charging and what you're getting for your money. Not waiting until you do your booking and then you get there and you work out how ripped off you've been. Anyway, on that note, clearly you can probably work out we're not staying here and we're not staying up the road at the caravan park. We have found what I'm going to say is the most amazing camp. Yes,
Is it a hip camp? Or
it is on WikiCamps. We're going to take you there. We've already set up. Absolutely love it. Got to say, communication with the couple has been blooming brilliant. Yeah, we have had to drive 15 minutes to get here, but you know what? We are saving our money for just $35 a night compared to what we're getting here.
We're saving 120 something bucks a night.
It's absolutely crazy. All right, enough of me whinging.
We might go and have a look at Green Patch. We'll show you what Green Patch actually you get for your $153.18.
Yep.
And then we're going to go around to another bay if it's open.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we are looking at another little bay, but I've got to make sure it's open because Department of Defence actually own the land, and they usually only open it on a Saturday and a Sunday.
But we've just had also today, we've gone from cold, we've gone from raining, and then now today we've had heat warnings and fire bans.
And blowing a gale.
And been blowing a gale. So honestly, Australia, figure this out, because I tell you, you're doing my head in. Anyway, I feel like I've gotten all that off my chest. If you can stand to hang around for any longer, but you know what? We just wanted to tell the truth. We wanted to be transparent about being ripped off at places like this. Yeah. Don't always think that you're going to go to this amazing place and get value for money, because you're not.
Yeah. So they're doing some water jumps today. There's 5 come out. There'll be 5 Zodiacs. Each Zodiac is allocated to each paratrooper to recover him from when he enters the ocean.
So we've just come off the beach, which is just back there. There is plenty of car parking area here, and then there's another one a little bit further down that way, which I think is it called Iluka, Mr. B? Iluka? Iluka? So it's down that way, but there is a pretty big car parking area here. You can bring your motorhome and stuff down here as well, but you can park for the day, but you're going to get fined if you think that you're going to be able to camp here overnight for free, because the rangers go around. The other thing is too, you can just do your permit over the phone, and they just double check by your registration number. only, I don't know, what do you reckon, Mr. B? Not even a 2k drive from Green Patch down to Murray's? Oh, actually,
Yeah.
I think it said 3. 3. I'm going to call it 3. So we've just arrived down to Murray's Beach. We're just going to have a look at the boat ramp. So we did notice as well going through the Green Patch campground. So it's a couple of boats, eh? Little tinnies. So people probably launch from here and go out. The wind has picked up. So yeah, I'm going to say I don't think there's going to be much fishing going on down here. But anyway, we'll have a look. The other thing we did spot was when we drove across to the Murray's Beach car park on the other side, because this is the boat ramp, there was a couple of caravans parked in. So I actually thought that was a really good idea. You can get your van in here just for the day, have lunch, chill out, whatever, have a snooze, and then you can leave. The car park is massive. That van was probably similar size to ours. I'm going to say maybe just under 19 footer, so plenty of room.
And we did see the ACT police doing a patrol through Green Patch, and they actually came down here.
Woo. That's actually a really good boat ramp.
Yeah, you can drive down, do a U-turning, back in, drive out.
And it's actually got all that safety area there. When you actually launch, then you can just hook up there and stuff. Just in case you guys didn't know, in New South Wales you do need a fishing permit. So you have to either jump online, you can again get one for around about a week, a month, a year and so forth. They're not that expensive. Yeah, but that sign said New South Wales Fisheries. So there you go, just saying, if you're going out of the ACT into New South Wales water, they're going to get you. I'm telling you. You go from this, it's almost like I can go from this side of the road and I'm in the ACT, and then I'm back over here and I'm in New South Wales. So you know what? Make sure you have your fishing license just in case, because you wouldn't want to get caught. Because you know what happens if you get caught?
You get fined.
Yeah, they'll probably, and if you've got good fish, they'll probably take it and have it for lunch.
Yep.
We're just driving into what's called Bristol Point, which is literally only about 1 kilometre from Green Patch. There is camping here as well, so we just thought we'd duck in and have a quick look around this area. For a quick walk around the Bristol camping area. This one, it looks like it's a lot smaller. There's literally nobody here. I'm trying to work out why. The only thing I can think of is that this one here doesn't have direct beach access. Green Patch, you still had to walk down to the beach, but this one seems to be quite a bit higher. And there's lots of dense bush there. You're definitely not going to get big vans in here. They do look like relatively small spots, and for tents as well, there's a couple of like walk-in ones. It's a shame actually, because they look like they supply firewood, but again, this time of the year and what we've had put into place while we've been here now is a total fire ban. So I'm going to say, but out of that, there's actually wood here that you can use. The cooking areas look really good, and there seems to be a fair few picnic areas. Is it still the same price? Yes, it is. You're still looking at $70 for a car to camp here. And again, I'm don't quote me, I'm going to say that you're not really going to fit in big vans here. And then the other thing is also, I don't think we mentioned before when I was having a rant, is when you actually book either here or Green Patch, you have to let them know how big your van is or your camper trailer and that type of thing, and they literally pick the site for you. You cannot pick your own spot. You just can't. They pick it for you. I mean, again, I think that's ridiculous. So we've just found the shop. This is the Jervis Bay supermarket, and if you know Mr. B, yep, it's time for an ice cream. Let's go see what they've got. Winning ice cream. Ooh, jeez, holy moly, gonna get blown away. That's crazy. Mr. B, ice cream's gonna get blown away. Ah, holy moly. That supermarket was actually fully stocked. If you were coming here and you forgot anything, that's the shop to get it. They even sell alcohol. They had everything. Tackle, groceries. They even had floaties and noodles and stuff. How good does this look too, by the way? Nice. How's yours?
Great.
Good? I don't normally have ice cream. I normally have my Beanos, but I thought I'd have an ice cream. Cheers. Up again, we've made it back.
Yep.
We made it back to camp. We did a little bit of a drive around Jervis Bay after we had our ice cream. We saw a few things down, I think it was towards Wreck Bay, which was actually locals only, residents. It was an Indigenous community, so obviously we couldn't get through there. And then we
were going to try to go to cave.
Oh, the caves and the lighthouse due to the
there's cave camping, but that road is shut.
That was because of the fire restrictions. That's why it was closed.
Yeah.
So we couldn't get in there. We are actually going to head back over that way tomorrow and show you through a little bit more of, not indirectly of paying again to get in, but through that area. We did find another beach which was not too far.
It's called Hyams.
Hyams Beach. I think
Beach. There's a lovely little community there.
Absolutely beautiful there.
The beach was packed, and we thought that may be because you don't have to pay the fee to get into the national park.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was a lot calmer there as well, even though it's straight in between the heads.
Yeah, it was actually really nice. But again, like Mr. B said, I reckon it was packed because you didn't have to pay your $10. All right, what have you got?
I got a hard solo.
Hard solos, and I'm going to rock this bad boy. This is what we just recently got in our Hunter Valley. This is called the Lizard Drinking, which I was telling you guys, if you have seen that episode, how amazing these bottles are. I have no sponsorship or anything with them. How good would that be? But I just love these because look at the bottle, and they are so much lighter. They are a, I think it's called PET plastic. I just want to call it. All the ins and outs will be on their website. But again, absolutely brilliant. So I reckon I'm going to try me one of these. I did get all three flavours, I think. Well, Mr. B.
Rose, Chardonnay and Pinot Grigio or whatever.
Pinot Grigio.
Yeah, that one too.
He's learning. But you know what? He's such a good hubby because he actually bought me a case. I love it. I was banging on to him so much about them because because the whole case of it weighs 8 kilos less than normal bottles. He's like, oh, that sounds all right. And then next thing, he's at the counter. I've walked out, and out he comes with a case of these. Cheers to that, Mr. B. So we're going to kick back. Who knows what's going to happen this afternoon. So I guess you'll see us next time they're looking at us.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
Yeah, I don't think I've got anything planned tonight.
No? I might.
Anything that's family rated anyhow.
Family rated?
Yeah.
I've got to do a bit of cooking. We're back for another day. And you know what? Again, when you travel full time, you can't predict the weather. Mr. B's already in digger, ready to go. You're like a frog in a sock this morning.
Later, Gator.
Bye. See you. Bye.
I'll come back.
I tell ya, I was going to show the guys around camp quickly. And you're busy mapping us. You've mapped us in whatever direction. So anyway, we'll get to you in a second. So I'll just quickly show you around camp, and Mr. B will pick me up at the gate. I will attach the exact location in the description below. There are about 6 camps here. I'm going to say it's great. It's so peaceful. We woke up with the birds. There was a bit of wildlife. We're at campsite 3. You'll just see the van here. I mean, look. What more do you want? It's absolutely gorgeous. We did have some campers at number 1 that we did meet yesterday. They were lovely. They're travellers. No one at campsite 2. This family over here, they look like they're from WA. We had a van in there at number 5, and then somebody over there. They do have a communal fire pit, but we weren't able to have a fire last night because of the restrictions. But fingers crossed, we might have one tonight. Oh, I'm the gate opener.
Well, you're out of the car.
How was your serenity last night? Did you have a good sleep?
Yeah, it wasn't actually too bad. I heard a few branches fall, but they were just little ones.
Yeah, but it's just beautiful. I feel like being nestled here is just what we like anyway.
Yeah, no road noise, no bloody bright lights like the caravan park.
It was pitch black.
Yeah,
it was absolutely beautiful. So yeah, as I said yesterday, this place is literally about 15 minutes to Jervis Bay, where we went swimming, which was absolutely specky. But again, beat the crowds. Come and stay here, and you know what? Support a local family that are doing a bloomin' good job. And I've got to say as well, these guys have done a lap of Australia. They know what it's like to travel and stop at campsites and stuff like that. And then they've created this for people like us to enjoy. So yeah, I give them credit for that. Oh dear. It is called Base Camp, Bush to the Bay. And the exciting thing for these guys as well is they're actually ready to set off for another 7 months, but camp will be open. So yeah, completely secure here, very safe indeed, and easy to get to. It's a dead end road, so all right, I better get in. Alrighty, let's go. What am I going to do?
Don't open the door.
What? It's just there.
Yeah, don't open the door.
But what if it wants to come in?
It won't get in.
Ah! It's there! Ah! Stop! Stop! It's here! Look!
Yeah, it's not going to get in.
Oh my goodness! Just
I'll
stop.
open the window for you.
Ah, no! No, don't. It's stuck underneath. Look! Oh my goodness. Hang on, I'm taking my seatbelt off. Oh my God. What if it tries to get in?
It won't get in. We're airtight.
Oh. What the heck? That's got my bloomin' heart starter going. Did you pull a prank on me? Ah! Oh, I hope it's blown off. Yeah, go a bit faster.
No, we're going to be in there.
What did you just say? You're scared of that thing more than me.
Yeah, I hate spiders.
How ridiculous is that? Look at this.
Snakes I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Just spiders, I just can't. A can of Mortine to kill a spider. A whole can. And if that doesn't work, get a second can and set it on fire.
Oh my God, the size of you, and you're scared of spiders. Yeah. So what's going to happen when I open the door now?
Well, I'll go around and get I'm going to get a branch and belt the crap out of it. Hey, you got to be scared of one thing in life.
We're not even 5 minutes into today's adventure. I tell ya, yeah. What do they say? Do at least one thing that scares you. Daily. And that was me hopping into digger. I've got my eye on him. give or take, we left camp and we drove probably, I'm gonna say just about half an hour.
Yeah.
So you're gonna jump out because
And check the spider.
you're gonna what?
Check to see if the spider.
Well, yeah, please check to see if the spider's there so then I can get out. And we've come to, is it the Rangers area?
Yep. Point perpendicular range area. Rangers area for Beecroft bombing range.
So in other words, I think that just means we've got to see if we can get past.
Yeah.
Oh dear. And the weather report has been right this morning because it's been raining here. Like, hello, spider. Is it up there? Is it gone?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll hop out then. It's not at the back, is it?
No, I checked it.
This looks like it was the Rangers office, which it says Defence Environmental Team. But as you'll see, just over here, that's where we're gonna have to drive through, I guess. See what happens. Well, we'll just drive. Oh, I've got to walk all the way over there. It looks like there's people going through anyway. Well, that was pretty easy, Mr. B.
Yep.
So you had a chat to the lady.
Yep.
She gave us a brochure.
She did.
And told us to go this way.
Yep.
And you know what? When you go this way, it means one thing. Yep, we're on a dirt road.
Oh.
So this area that we're going to is meant to be spectacular. However, there is no sun. There's a lot of cloud. So again, it's going to look a little bit different.
Only thing is,
yeah.
no four-legged friends are allowed in the park.
No. So again, this is all part of the Jervis Bay National Park.
No, it's not.
Is it?
It's a military base.
Yeah, but it said Jervis Bay National Park all around.
Yep.
Okay.
This is Beecroft bombing range.
Ah, righto.
That's why we had to go through the military checkpoint.
Yeah. Okay, so I got that wrong.
and
Apologies.
come in. It might come under the Jervis Bay National Parks area, but it is actually Beecroft bombing range.
Rightio. So basically, we're allowed to enter the bombing range. There you go. So we're on our way to Honeymoon Bay. I think we're going to see if we can get to the Lighthouse.
We can, yeah.
We can?
Yep.
Woohoo! So today is just going to be a little bit of potluck. We'll see if we can go here, 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 and here. So stick around with us. If you've also got any questions, I guess, maybe military questions. People might be intrigued, Mr. B.
Yep.
Flick us a comment below. Mr. B will try his best to answer those. And you know what? We're just going to have a good day. Do you reckon maybe we could have fish and chips somewhere?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm just Mrs. B.
Yes, Mrs. B.
Do I have to, like, where's your military outfit?
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye, Captain. Did I do that right?
No, it's like that. Navy. Army.
Ah, dear.
And you're for Roman censure.
See what I have to deal with, guys? And you reckon Mr. B's got to deal with a lot putting up with me, I tell ya. Just made our way through Honeymoon Bay camping area, which does look really nice. I'm going to say it would be pretty tight to get our van in here, definitely. And camping is only available via booking, which is actually extremely hard to get. And it's only available on Fridays and Saturdays via their Facebook page. But anyway, we've just parked up here, and already this looks amazing.
Okay, I will say,
How beautiful.
you can't get in after 6 p.m. even if you are camping here. So once 6 p.m. comes, you're locked in until the following morning.
Yeah.
So opens, I'm pretty sure it opens Friday at 12 and shuts at Sunday at 6 p.m.
Yeah, beautiful. Do you know if there was a cost for that? I'm not sure what the
there
cost
is a cost for camping, but I'm not too sure what it would be.
Yeah, again, just check it out. It says that it's available via the Facebook link. So anyway, let's show you Honeymoon Bay. Feeling like this could be almost like Tassie weather. It goes from being rainy, drizzly, but there's no wind today, which is absolutely bonza, because yesterday it actually was quite windy. We've made our way probably only about 7k, I'm going to call it, from Honeymoon Bay up to Point Perpendicular. There you go. We've made our way up to the Lighthouse, which you'll see in a second. It's probably one of the most distinctive landmark, that was the word I wanted Mr. B, in Jervis Bay, and this lighthouse dates back to 1898, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty excited to see. Have you actually been to the lighthouse before?
Not to the lighthouse. I've seen it from when I've sailed through the heads on Navy ships.
Yeah.
I've seen it when I've sailed up the coast, but never technically been here.
Yeah, and the one thing we do love to do on our adventures, even before we started travelling full time, is there was something about always took us to lighthouses, didn't it? We've done a few, definitely. And I
should say,
I
have seen it when I jumped out of planes as well.
Oh, that would have been a great view. All right, I'm pretty keen. Whew. Hopefully I won't eat a bush current on the way there. Just in case you're wondering, a bush current is a fly. There's one hanging around. Just taking in the view there of what do you call it, the heads. Then this what do you call them, a rock climber, abseiler, just like goes like peekaboo. Oh, hear that echoey?
Hello.
Yeah, that's really echoey.
Look at the seats.
Echoey there. Oh, they're gorgeous. They're got dolphins.
They're what?
Dolphins.
Yeah,
look at that. I feel like the seats are almost in the wrong spot. They should be closer up that way.
Yeah.
There's evidently we did sort of hang out there for a little bit, but we didn't actually see any whales today, did we?
No.
We've seen them in the last couple of days, but yeah, we didn't actually see any today.
I thought the thing should have been a little bit closer to the cliff, but I mean, you got idiots who do stupid things, so.
Yeah, like you say, do stupid things, you win stupid prizes, and I can only imagine if you got too close to that edge, that wouldn't be ending well at all. All right, let's see where we end up. I think there's definitely a few other places for us to go and explore. How beautiful is this?
It is.
So nice. The thing is, I haven't spotted a cabbage tree.
No.
No cabbage tree at this beach.
I will say the beaches around here do smell a lot of seaweed.
They do. They have a real organic, natural smell of seaweed. But it's absolutely beautiful. This one was a short drive from the lighthouse, probably
10 minutes, if that.
Yeah. The thing is too that I've learned, and I try to find out as much information as I can, but you know, I can't remember everything. This whole area of Beecroft is set on just over 4,000 hectares. So it is a pretty large area. We did notice as well there are a few vehicles parked up on the side of the road near the lighthouse, and we did see guys there with, I'm going to call, very tiny hiking tents with stuff just drying out. So there looks like there was a bit of rain last night.
Yeah, I looked at the bottom this morning, and supposedly here all along, just like not further inland but along the coast, they had massive showers and rain overnight. It didn't actually come as far as we are, and we're only like 25-minute drive away.
Yeah.
Not that far away actually. But we didn't get a single thing, but,
We didn't. But I'm
it's
going to
still
say,
like spitting intermittently while we're here.
it's crazy. It goes from sunny to rainy. But what I was getting at with those guys is they've probably done, there's a lot of hiking tracks
there is,
through this area as well, which, you know, you're not going to get that sort of footage from us because that's not what we're about, because we just can't do that. But there are tracks that if you want to hike and, you know, if that's your thing, again, just check the website and the maps and that for more details. Hey?
Yeah, just check the Beecroft Range website.
Such a beautiful area, but
so when I went on there, I actually Googled Honeymoon Bay, and when I went to the website, it told me to it's got a link to the Defence website, and then the Defence website will tell you whether the Beecroft Range is actually open or closed. So if it gets really bad rain, they do shut it for safety reasons. Also, they do shut it sometimes if military operations are occurring over the weekend.
Yeah, but it's such a beautiful place. I'm actually gonna highly recommend it. Put it on your list. It was definitely not something that I actually thought was going to be this amazing to have an adventure. We made our way into Huskisson Beach. I'm feeling that this is yes, look what you got. Mr. B got some of his favourite, flake and chippies, and I got some snapper, local snapper and chippies. So we're going to kick back here and relax, like look at the view. The wind's picked up a little bit. And we do have a screaming little kid. So you know what, on that note, I'm going to enjoy the serenity. You can keep watching the view and we might go and check out, see what else we can find. Got to keep an eye on these seagulls, I tell you. Chips was great, got to say. We picked that up at the main street. It was called World's Greatest Fish and Chips or something like that, and it was amazing. I've just left Mr. B back in the park and I've come up here because I've had a tip off. that at this bakery they have the best vanilla slice. I'm going to say it's going to be pretty hard to beat because I believe I did have the world's best vanilla slice in Tassie. But anyway, we're going to go inside, see if they've got some left and check it out. This has got a lot to live up to.
Glad your big front teeth are working.
Oh my god, that's actually really good. I was just telling everybody, I think the world's best vanilla slice was in Tassie. That was pretty good, but that's really nice. I think I'm going to have mine now. almost a wrap, Mr. B. What do you reckon?
What was that?
I reckon it's almost a wrap.
Yeah.
Did you still have vanilla slice on your mind?
Some what?
Vanilla slice.
No.
You cracked me up. How'd you guys love it? Did you think that maybe Jervis Bay might be somewhere for you to come and explore? We hope you've enjoyed this video. It did cover a little bit, a couple of different places, and I know that I did start off having a rant. But you know what? I'm allowed to have a rant. And we actually are happy with people that want to do a rant or have a comment or whatever. Are you smiling from that rant?
Yes, babe.
We had a few comments that Mr. B doesn't smile enough. So he's been practicing. What do you reckon? Do you think the smile actually suits him? I mean, come on, Mr. B's just Mr. B. So
Yep.
Depends what time of the day it is or how his pain's going or whatever. On that note, I can't take you seriously when you do that. So we are going to finish this episode. We thank you guys so much if you did last this long. And we thank all of our new subscribers that have jumped on board. It means a lot to us. And definitely all of our weekly Good Different Adventure family supporters.
Long-time fans.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys mean the world to us, and you keep us going at those times that we just go, oh, today's just been too hard, or we've had things happen. So you keep us going and keep the smile on our faces, including Mr. B's new smile. So on that note, can you do it with a smiley face? Go to dentures. Have fun. Always remember, be safe. Catch you next week, guys. You still smiling?